Parenting is one of the most important jobs in the world, but how we raise our kids has changed a lot over the years. Did you know that the average time parents spend with their children has increased by 71% since the 1970s? Yet, studies show that 60% of parents today feel more stressed than ever before. Why is that? In this video, we're going to break down the evolution of parenting across generations, from the baby boomers all the way to General Alpha. Each generation has faced different challenges, shaped by their world's technology, culture, and even the economy. We'll explore how boomers raised kids with an iron fist, how millennials focused on emotional health, and how Gen Z is navigating the dangers of growing up in a digital world. By the end of this video, you'll see exactly how parenting has transformed, and you might even be shocked by how different today's parenting strategies are compared to just 20 years ago. Stick around, and let's dive into the unexpected twists that shaped modern parenting. Chapter 1. The Silent Builders. Baby Boomers Parenting Legacy. Baby boomers, born 1946-1964, were shaped by a post-World War II world. Many were raised in stable homes with a strong emphasis on respect and discipline. Their parenting style? It was more hands-off, focusing on providing for their children without necessarily being emotionally involved. This do as I say approach worked well in a time when the world was more predictable and stable. However, research from Psychology Today suggests that this generation might have unintentionally raised a more independent, self-sufficient group of children. They encouraged autonomy, but sometimes it meant not fostering open communication. Interestingly, 80% of boomers, according to a 2021 study by the Pew Research Center, believe their childhood was better than their children's. The reason? The absence of modern stressors like technology and social media. Chapter 2. Gen X. The first tech-savvy parents. Generation X, born 1965-1980, navigated a transitional time. They were the first to witness the rise of the personal computer, the internet, and cable TV. Many Gen Xers were latchkey kids, meaning they often came home to an empty house while their parents worked. This gave them a sense of independence but also exposed them to the importance of technology in their lives. As parents, Gen Xers embraced technology, using it to both connect with their kids and keep them entertained. Studies by the American Academy of Pediatrics show that Gen X parents are more likely to use gadgets and media as educational tools. 70% of Gen X parents now use screens to aid in learning, a practice that wasn't available to previous generations. Interestingly, 60% of Gen X parents also believe it's essential to set boundaries around screen time, a balance many struggle to strike. Chapter 3. Millennials. The parents who put self-care first. Millennials, born 1981-1996, have changed the game when it comes to parenting. Unlike boomers, they've prioritized mental health, self-care, and emotional openness in their homes. Millennials tend to be highly involved in their children's lives, communicating openly about feelings, challenges, and successes. One of the standout strategies of millennial parents is the push for gentle parenting. According to the Child Mind Institute, this approach emphasizes empathy, patience, and respect, creating a collaborative relationship with children instead of strict authority. In fact, 65% of millennial parents feel it's essential to explain the reasoning behind rules, promoting a more understanding and cooperative environment at home. A 2020 survey by Pew Research found that 71% of millennial parents spend more time with their children than their own parents did with them. The rise of digital parenting tools, such as baby monitoring apps and online parenting communities, also plays a part in this more involved approach. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insights on how parenting has changed through the generations. Chapter 4. Gen Z's Parenting Revolution. The social media generation. Gen Z, born 1997-2012, is the first generation to grow up completely immersed in social media, smartphones, and constant connectivity. As parents, they're facing new challenges that previous generations couldn't have imagined. The balance between online and offline worlds is a primary concern for Gen Z parents. What makes Gen Z unique is their emphasis on inclusivity and social issues. According to a 2021 study by Deloitte, Gen Z values mental health, diversity, and environmental sustainability more than any other generation before them. They aim to raise children who are socially aware, emotionally intelligent, and equipped to handle the complexities of modern life. A huge part of Gen Z's parenting strategy involves setting clear digital boundaries. 76% of Gen Z parents are focused on curbing excessive screen time and encouraging their children to be critical of the content they consume online. They also use social media not just to share moments but to learn from other parents, creating an open dialogue about raising kids in a digital age. Chapter 5. Alpha's Arrival. The future of parenting. Gen Alpha, born 2013 and beyond, is the youngest generation, and while we can't know everything about them yet, one thing is clear. Their parents, largely Gen Z and younger millennials, are already shaping their lives with technology in ways we've never seen before. With smartphones and AI-driven tools, kids born into this generation are growing up in a fully connected world. The biggest shift for Gen Alpha parents is the rise of AI and virtual learning. In 2022, 50% of Gen Alpha children were introduced to smartphones before the age of 2. Their parents are increasingly using digital resources to personalize education and development, incorporating tools like interactive apps and AI-driven learning platforms. One unique aspect of Gen Alpha parenting is the move towards hyper-customized experiences. Studies show that parents are choosing individualized learning experiences, from homeschooling apps to personalized health plans. While this new wave of parenting has its challenges, it's clear that technology will continue to redefine how we approach childhood development. Chapter 6. The Cross-Generational Gap. How parenting has evolved. When we step back and look at the big picture, one thing becomes clear. Parenting has evolved drastically from baby boomers to Gen Alpha. Baby boomers focused on discipline and self-reliance, while Gen X experimented with the beginnings of tech-infused parenting. Millennials embraced emotional intelligence and self-care, and Gen Z pushed for inclusivity and mental health awareness. What's fascinating is how each generation's values and challenges overlap. Baby boomers may have lacked technology, but they focused on creating strong work ethics in their children. Gen Xers faced the rise of technology and worked to strike a balance. Millennials, faced with information overload, turned to self-care and mindfulness to raise emotionally well-rounded children. Gen Z, now grappling with a digital landscape, is advocating for conscious parenting and mental health support. Despite differences, all these generations share a common goal: to raise healthy, happy, and well-adjusted children. The methods may change, but the heart of parenting remains the same: love, patience, and a desire for the best for the next generation. Understanding how each generation has shaped parenting can help us navigate the challenges of today and prepare for the future. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to get updates on more insights into the evolution of parenting.